Hello, happy Monday. Welcome to my channel and welcome to All Signs, their feelings for you. Plus today I'm going to look at why is this connection even here? What is it all about? And Aries through Pisces for each zodiac sign. So if you're new to my channel, thank you for being here. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe. And the way I do things is I start Aries all the way through Pisces, but for each individual reading, I do a quick rundown of the zodiac sign and I see any actions or potential or feelings towards you. Also, I do giveaways every month, a free reading. So if you say happy birthday to Leo under any video during Leo season, you are entered into winning a personal reading. And that is it. Hello, everybody. Make sure you come in. I love to go live. I get your energies. So I do chat a little bit with the chat room, but I put timestamps up so that I try not to talk it all through the readings so that you can have a clear reading if you're not here live with me. But if you are here live, I love to get your energy, see where you're from and what's going on. And I start Aries off. I'm going to start Aries today, probably 555, because I'm going to show the cards that I'm doing. And I am live today at 4:30 for Super Chats again. That live stream is up, so not on this live stream, but the link is pinned above. You can go on over and sign up. And I just want to say hi. I got my mint. God, I got the awesome mods here. Don't feel overwhelmed, but these guys have been here for a long time, and they will help you with anything. I have Lori. I got Melissa, Angel, and I do have a lot of my members here too. I have Lisa here. And you got a lot of members coming in, but don't let that come on in and say hi. We have great I do. So Carissa is saying, so question, if this is live, is Frankie actually receiving energy? Yes. It does for me. The whole live stream, Aries through Pisces, feels like a collective reading because I do pay attention to astrology. And so it feels ultimately like a collective. So you can pick something up from each and every sign, how it plays out, because it is also, I'm picking up on the collective energy from it. But when you're here, I definitely keep an eyeball on your energy. I'm feeling you. And that's why we need good energy in here. And even if you're having a bad day, bring it in, but just, keep it real. People will be like, hey, giving you their energy and support too. But it also shows us that that's where you're at. And that's what's going on here too. So yes, energy is very important in these live streams. That's why the mods will immediately any kind of BS. And we know when you're yelling out at the universe and you're not meaning any harm to anybody else. But we do try to keep out some of the negative energy that is just kind of too dark for this channel. But yes. All right. So the cards I'm using today, I'm still into, my energies are going into this Mystic Storyteller Tarot, Amanda Hughes. This was given to me as a gift by Archer Astrology, a longtime friend too. So make sure you do check him out if you haven't seen his channel yet. And I do have the Earth Woman Tarot that I'm still using here, Tarn Ellis, and the Daydream Tarot deck, which I may pull out as well, and Under the Oak Tarot. So if you see me pull random cards, these are the ones I'm pulling from. I also will pull often from the Stargazing Oracle here that I have. It's just called the Stargazing Oracle. I think I got it years ago on Etsy. And I pull from Andromeda Skies. Right now I'm using the Love Oracle for this. And I do often pull from the Hidden Truth Tarot. All right, so these are what I have on my table right now. So, during the live stream, if you have questions, I'm not going to remember. I just pull. But those are what I'm using. All right, so we're going to start off. How is everybody today? It is good vibes. And we're going to start Aries off at 555. Let's see. Aries first in line. The red ones that I'm using now are the Mystic Storyteller Tarot. The Mystic Storyteller Tarot. Amanda Hughes. I don't think did I miss anything? Let's see. All right, Aries. So I'm gonna try and go deep today. You know, sometimes I have a emotional, sometimes I only have a few words for emotions and I try to go deep for you. And I'm like, I just don't got it today. But let's see if I can go pretty deep for you today to see their feelings. And why the connection is the way it is. Like, what's this connection all about? Okay. So let's see. I don't know. I've been loving the energy right now, guys. We just went through the Gemini moon. We're still a little bit in it. And my mind, I was getting some shit done. And, so Gemini energy was really, really worked well for me. Let's see. All right. Aries. The highest message you need to hear about the energy and love, their deepest feelings. First card I'm going to pull, I'm going to put to the side here. This is going to be why you even have this connection, an additional message of what this connection's all about. All right, so let's see this energy around your person, their feelings. We have the 8 of Cups. So I do see you're dealing with maybe a runner. You're dealing with somebody that could even just be at a distance here from you. It feels like it, right? Doesn't necessarily mean that they're running away from you. But this could be somebody who does tend to ignore their problems, or really what this card is saying, though, it might seem like I'm ignoring my problems to you, but I really just don't know what to do right now. I'm kind of looking, I need to do a little bit of deep dive in here myself to kind of figure out what I need. So when you have this energy around the person that you're connected to, it can really feel distant for you. It can feel like you've done something wrong. And maybe some of you, feel like you are doing something wrong. The thing is you can't chase an energy like this. This person is pulling away. They're going their own direction. But let's see why and what's going on here, and if it's for, the better. So we are seeing your energy now, the 4 of Pentacles. It's like you're clinging on, right? Cling on, right? You're clinging on to this energy, right? The more this person pulls away from you, the more you hold on tighter. You just are holding on to whatever little bit this person gives you, right? And it's like, I can see it, you've got love for this person, but you're needing stability and needing security. And the more this person feels a little flighty and go in their own direction, the more unsafe you feel when it comes to this connection. But it seems like you guys have shared some interests, right? So you guys have some things in common, and you connect on certain ways that keeps this person still kind of hanging around, right? And it looks like, you've come this far that you're thinking in your head, I've got to see where this takes me. I've got to see where this takes me, because I just can't seem to let go of this person, right? So, what does this say? It just says, you got to let go a little bit and let this person do their little dance, whatever they do to figure out what's going on with them. All right, so what's your challenge? And then we'll see what their challenge is. King of Pentacles. Again, you're just wanting more stability. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, very strong Taurus energy. All right, and this is somebody that may take a while to ground in on something, right? It seems like very non-committal energy at the moment. That doesn't mean that this person is non-committal. Remember, I'm always looking at current energies, all right? And it is showing here that this person here is a little uncertain or not stable, not bringing stability to this connection. And you're craving a plan here. I need to know what's next. I need to plan for the future. I want something solid, right? And you're connecting with somebody that may have to go on their own for a minute to figure out what it is, are we invested? Do we have enough in common that we can make this solid? All right, so your person, I'm getting the Empress card. All right, so again, this to me feels like a perfect couple. It feels like, more so, even though the Empress, a lot of you think the Empress, the Emperor, to me, the King of Pentacles and the Empress just really do signify a very solid, grounded, earthy couple. All right. And so I do see a perfect match here. But, you know, are you guys questioning, is your person questioning whether or not this is, or are you questioning whether or not this is really your true person? Now, if there's another person on their mind, or there's a relationship they're in or a marriage they're in, and you can't let go of this person, Aries, that is another reading. That's a whole different book of problems in itself. And that's a personal reading. All right. Because if you're dealing with somebody, you're the one that's emotionally unavailable and you're clinging on to something, you know, that could take a while or cause a lot of problems, especially if somebody's already committed in another relationship. All right. But their challenge here with you, the Lovers card, right? So again, I always seem to call it just before. It's like, I'm in love with you. I feel these deep feelings for you, but I'm not sure I'm ready for commitment or stability in this connection. Now you have Gemini energy, you have Taurus and Libra energy, Venusian energy, and you have a person here that's hard. They're charming. This person here, very attractive. You're into this person. To me, it seems like, you know, the looks, the way they make you feel, and is more important right now than the stability. And so when they come back, you're okay with that. But then it does get to you that you can't seem to ground in, get this person to stay long enough to really plant some roots. And that's what's bothering you. But the problem is the connection, the physical connection, the sexual connection, the deeper. You've never felt this way, and this person may have never felt this way in a connection before. All right, but it seems like why can't they commit to you? And they got the Ace of Wands. All right, so we just see somebody who feels like there's a lot of passion here, but they're not sure about the potential for long-term relationship. All right, what do they want with you? We got this person going insane in their head. All right, it's like, I don't know what to do here. All right, it does feel like your person's really sweating this. It's like, again, we keep going around in circles here. I know you want me to give you more security. You want me to give you more than I think I'm ready for. And this person, it seems like they're losing sleep over this. It's like, you know, it's on my mind. Believe me, it's on my mind, Aries. It's like, I can't get you off my mind. But, you know, we're sexually attracted. There's potential here, but maybe it's just not the right time for me to get this really ignited. All right. And let's see what guidance Spirit wants for you. The Temperance card. All right, so this card changes this entire dynamic in this relationship. All right, now the Three of Cups. All right, so it looks to me like no matter what, you and this person will find your way connecting to each other because you share a lot of good times together. All right, you may have developed as friends. You may get along when you're together. You celebrate some really good times. You may have the same friends. You share a lot of good times or memories or feelings with one another, right? Like I said, it seems like you guys have a lot in common. Now, I'm seeing the Temperance card here, and the Temperance card is telling me that there's a little pit stop happening right now. All right, the current energy, your person saying, I need a little bit of time and space. I got to figure out what I want next. All right, this is overwhelming me. My feelings for you are overwhelming me. The situation is overwhelming me. I know what you need from me. I need you to let go a little bit so I can figure out which way we're going. Now, this could be really hard for you because you're feeling like this person's leaving you. And the more they leave you, the tighter you hold on. All right. But you do have a King of Pentacles showing up for you. And it shows me that this person will step up. Now, this is telling me within time. But right now, your person is really going overtime, overwhelmed right now with making a decision. So I do feel like they're requiring a little bit of space. If you feel like this person is distant from you right now, this is what's happening behind the scenes. Now, I see the Temperance card here, which is telling me that things will return back to balance for you. Now, why is this connection here? And I see the Queen of Cups. This person's got you. This person here, there's this deep, deep, deep soul connection between you and this person with the Queen of Cups. You felt a really deep home-like feeling with this person, right? And you might be dealing with somebody who's felt the same thing with you, but the situation is getting out of control, or the situation is becoming a lot of pressure on this person. Now, what I'm seeing here too, as well as a lot of soul searching, it's like your person really needs some time to figure out their feelings, right? This might be a lot for them, right? And if they're in another relationship, guys, this could be really what, there's a lot of guilt, there's a lot of regret they're working through, all right? But the Ace of Wands is also telling me there's potential in this reading, all right? So let me see any other messages for you, and then I will look at Aries through Pisces. I gave into temptation. All right, so this could be where the guilt is. You know what I mean? This person either can't stop, won't stop with you, or there was some sort of relationship that happened with another woman or partner or person. And this person here, you know, is just really feeling a lot of guilt, shame in their mind about the decision they made, the mistake they made. Now I am getting, can we start over? So you can see that right now, it looks like as though I'm walking away. Believe me, I know what I've done. But the Three of Cups is, I'm hoping that we can start over, and we can, you know, maybe for some of you, just figure out where this is going. Now, this could even be a newer relationship, and somebody, you know, was not committing and was keeping the doors open, and then decided, you know, that they would go down another road here, and you found out something like that, right? So it doesn't necessarily have to be a long-term relationship, but it still looks like there's a lot there, and this is the turning point for you in this relationship. All right. So let's see Aries through Pisces. Let's see the energy around their feelings and any actions towards you this week. All right, Aries through Pisces. All right, the energy, Aries, you got the World card, all right? So things are kind of sitting still right now. You got a whole new doorway opening up, a new chapter with another Aries, all right? So it looks like closure of the past, newness coming in. All right, Taurus, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Taurus on their way to follow through with plans. All right, looks like we got messages. I care about you. I really want to fix this, or I want to get to know you. All right, Gemini, we're seeing the Queen of Cups with the Gemini energy. Gemini really holding back, really trying to figure out, you know, how they feel, how to process their feelings. All right, there is a deep connection here. They may be holding back right now, but it's not going to last for long. Cancer, Three of Cups. I want to get together with you. I want to hang out. There is love there. Leo, Two of Swords, man, I'm torn. My heart is calling me towards this, and my mind is saying, you know, I'm just not sure. You know, just give me some time. I know I got to make a decision. Virgo, Six of Swords, right? Virgo's like, hey, I want to pick up and move forward. We still got some growing to do. We got places we need to you know, explore. So you and Virgo kind of moving on, moving good, you know. Libra, Four of Wands. Libra wants to come back home, or finds home with you, wants to commit to you, connect with you. So there is a reunion. Scorpio, the Empress. Scorpio is like, yeah, I know what to do. I'm coming in. I'm going to, you know, take action and see where things go. Sag, Queen of Swords. So Sag coming in with some truth, right? It's going to be their truth, whether you want to hear it or not, but hopefully you want to hear it. Would you see communication? Capricorn, Two of Wands, very hesitant, but oh, they're feeling pulled towards you, and they need to make a choice to reach out. Aquarius, Four of Pentacles, right? So there's that Four of Pentacles with an Aquarius. Seems like they can't let go of you either. We've come this far. We got to figure something out. And Pisces, Page of Wands. Pisces wanting to flirt, connect, and see what's up. All right, so some flirting going on with a Pisces. What happened to, did something happen to my screen name, or are you talking to Lisa? That kind of confused me a little bit. All right, Taurus. All right, my bull gang. Let's see my bulls. All right, Taurus rising, Taurus sun, moon rising, whatever you resonate with. Hello, I missed you too. Coco, cuckoo. Okay. All right, thank you. Let's see. Taurus. Let's see their deepest feelings and why they're connected. All right. Let's see the energy around this relationship, but I did forget to pull a card here. I don't want to see it yet. This is why you're connected. All right, so I do see, look at this, you know, the 5 of Cups, all right? Something, maybe you guys are separated right now, or you're dealing with something happen, and, you know, this tells me that it's time to, you know, there's time to get past something, all right? There could be some loss we're dealing with, something still bothering both of you. Missing each other. You might be triggering each other, you know, with the past. You know, we need to turn things around here is what I'm seeing. So let's see your energy, Taurus. I've got the Knight of Swords. Let's see your challenge, the 10 of Cups, or your obstacle. All right, you want a family home. You want good times. All right, let's see your person, 8 of Wands, and their challenge, the Ace of Swords, their obstacle, right? So, and we got the 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. What does this person want with you? We got the 9 of Swords. And let's see. We got the Queen of Cups showing up in this one too. What does Spirit want you to know? The 7 of Cups. All right. Let's see the energies between the two of you. All right. You got a person here that is, you know, really fast. All right. They got a lot of speed over here. All right. So it looks to me like some communication. You guys might be making assumptions with each other. You know, there could have been a miscommunication. You know, things just got out of hand is what I'm getting. Okay. Now it looks like your person really wants to apologize, right? It looks like they know that they need to see what they're doing. They might have you spinning all around. You know, to me it seems like you're focused on one thing. I want a relationship. All right, I really want to make this work. You got the 10 of Pentacles, you got the 10 of Cups, you know, but there's this, your person seems to be, you know, fireball, right? Or just got a lot going on, right? And the pressures that's going on in their life may push into this relationship, all right? So they could be always on the go, always working, all right? Or they say things really fast and they trigger you, all right? Now you get triggered fast, all right? This is showing up. So it looks like this person pisses you off, you know, and then you got something to say. You don't hold back. So that's already the problem I'm seeing, is that neither of you really, like, this person fire back right the second, and you do too. So it's like playing tennis, and neither of you guys both perfect shots, right? And nobody's quitting, right? And it just seems like it's fast trigger and fast energy. And the thing is the 5 of Cups is telling me that it's kind of hurting both of you. It's telling me that you guys are getting mad over things at this point with this energy and this energy. There's defensiveness coming up. There's so much passion here, but we can turn this around. When things get out of hand like this, or get heated, or we start getting caught up in some drama and some text, right? All of a sudden, we're just getting pissed off at every little thing. And it's draining both of us. And really, do we need to keep this going? Can we turn things around? Because it looks like it's weighing on both of you. It really does. It's like, oh, I wish I didn't say that. It looks like somebody's dealing with a lot of stress, right? And there's like losing sleep. Somebody's not getting enough sleep, all right, and has a lot on their mind. And I do see, Taurus, that honestly, it's like, why do I got to restart the stream? Is there something wrong? Yeah, everybody's saying it's good. All right. So I am seeing here that, you've got one main focus. It seems like, the 10 of Pentacles, the 10 of Cups, right? You want stability. You like things, you want to work towards a relationship. You have main goals. Your goals are to move forward. And I just feel like your person here is overwhelming you at times, and it's got you on guard. Now, you may be taking things personally with this person. All right. And the 7 of Cups to me too. And the Queen of Cups, you got a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio showing up for you. So what this is telling me, you guys, I'm getting distracted during Taurus's reading. Can you guys see me on my screen? I'm going to have to completely start Taurus's over. And you guys got to make sure you check in your connection too. I appreciate it, but,
Get the QuickBooks Mobile.
I'm showing up perfect, guys. All right. I need to restart. Taurus. Let's see if we get the same message for Taurus. Different deck. Let's see. 27, 27. All right. Let's get a different deck going. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Taurus. All right. Let's see if we get the same energy. Taurus, 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 Taurus. We'll use the Earth Woman. The Earth Woman Tarot. Yeah. You guys still take that first message. That was just giving you kind of a scenario. All right. You guys can keep that first message, but let's see. So we got the Hanged Man. So again, we're seeing, all right, slow down. Let's hold back. So this is the card, why this relationship, why you're connected, okay? So let's see the energy around. We got the 3 of Cups, all right? Let's see your energy. We got the Strength card. We have Leo energy showing up for you. Your obstacle is patience, the Temperance card. So it does look like you've got some energy here, the same thing. It looks like you're holding on. It looks like you got it good. You're dealing with somebody. Let's see their cards. We got a Fireball, King of Wands, all right? So we got the same kind of energy, but let's see what's going on here. All right, and their obstacle. We have the 9 of Pentacles. So it does seem like you're dealing with somebody that's got a lot on their plate, and it's requiring a lot of patience between the two of you. Now, if something happens between the two of you, I feel like I said that you guys here, you guys have a way of going back and forth. Now, Leo is very stubborn. You got this pride here. This person may make you upset. It seems like they work a lot. They may get triggered, and they may, you may take things personal. All right. So I can see that there is a power struggle here. There is an ego battle. All right. But it is saying that a little bit of patience with you and this person. You got a King of Wands showing up for you. And I am seeing here that this person here will step up. All right. And I'm seeing here that this is a very good vibe between the two of you with the Three of Cups. All right. It's about reconciliation here. So if you're not hearing from somebody, or you feel like somebody's not giving you all the attention you want, or you feel like somebody says things and it stresses you out, it's not exactly, it looks like you're dealing with somebody that is under a lot of pressure. All right. And it's just requiring a little bit of patience. Why is this person, we got the Six of Pentacles. What does this person want with you? And we're seeing the Hermit card. And what does Spirit want you to know about this connection? The Six of Swords. All right. Let me see one more, the Eight of Swords. There it is. All right. So there may be some negative energy going between the two of you. All right. And there's a lot of anxiety, a lot of worry here, a lot of doubt. Right. And this person may be constantly triggering you. Right. And I do think that you're just dealing with a very fiery person that doesn't think about what they say before they say it. And they overreact. And when they do, it just really might hit a nerve with you. And it might get you to pull away, or it might make you, just take, like I said, get hurt, or maybe it hurts your feelings. But the Five of Cups that was showing up in the last reading for me tells me already that it's just stuff that maybe we're holding on to it too long and we could just let it go. The Temperance card is saying there's something out of balance here between the two of you, and I'm seeing that it's affecting your relationship. So the Hermit card, if somebody has pulled away from you too, the Six of Pentacles is telling me this isn't somebody that doesn't want to work something out with you. It seems like they want to bring balance back to this connection, but the Hermit card is telling me somebody really is pulling away. They really need to deal with something that's going on their mind, right? A lot of pressure. The Six of Swords is saying movement, travel, right? Is this person, they want to see a future with you. They want to see where things go. But right now it tells me that things might be up in the air, and there could be a lot of miscommunication between the two of you, things being said that this person does not mean, is what I'm getting for you, right? You got Aries, Leo, Sag. Now, Aries, Leo, Sag can be a little bit spicy when they get frustrated or they have a lot of pressure going on. If they're focused on something and you're in their way, all right, they might not realize they're being inconsiderate to you. All right, now I'm not trying to choose their side. If they're really being inconsiderate and they're being assholes, that's on you. But these cards here that I'm seeing right now is just showing me you've got somebody here that, is very ambitious, right? Very active. And the thing is there's a lot of triggering between the two of you. And you may lose your patience with this person a lot. All right. But you guys both care about each other. The Six of Pentacles is telling me you guys both really want to give to this, but sometimes this person doesn't give you what you want, right? Or give you enough attention. And the cards are showing why. This person, you have sixes showing up for you in this reading, and this shows me love. And this person, the King of Wands, they have a big heart, but sometimes they can be self-centered. All right. And we all can be. All right. So if you're a cross watcher, nobody's perfect. Well, we all do it, right? But when we get our head into something, we want something, or we're doing something, we sometimes don't realize that we're being, self-centered or, focused on what we need. And it just seems like there is some triggering going on here, and it's just requiring some patience and you not losing your shit. All right. And you guys, it looks as though the Six of Swords this week, you guys could be, picking up where you left off and trying to move to new waters, getting over some sort of conflict that you're having. A little bit of space is what I'm seeing here. So this person may be a little bit distant from you. Maybe that's what's triggering you. Maybe you're feeling a little bit left behind, or you're feeling uncertain about the connection. Well, it tells me here that your person, it looks as though, and you had the Ace of Swords in the other one and the Eight of Wands. It looks like this person knows clearly that they may have said something, or they may be just pushing things or pushing you too far, or said something that was mean, right? Or said something that was, just to push your buttons, right? And it looks like you may get an apology from this person with the Three of Cups. I do see you guys kind of clearing things up and moving forward. All right, so let's see. Let's see. And so there could be definitely some misunderstandings with the whole Taurus read today. It seems like there might be some things that are testing your patience. All right, especially like with the whole thing that just happened with the two. It seems like you're having a lot of technical glitches. Maybe you are a little overwhelmed right now, Taurus, right, with the energies that's going on. Somebody wants to work things out with you, all right? So no matter what's going on, you have energy, you have ego, and you have a lot of fire and a lot of difficulties happening, all right? So I'm seeing, Taurus, it might be about you just not losing your shit with this person. You're dealing with somebody with some high energy, maybe even, just very fiery energy. All right, soulmate energy. All right, I love you guys. Damn, that was hard trying to get through. What's going on? That was a hard one. You have Virgo, you have Leo showing up, you have Sag showing up, Aries, and you have Leo. All right. Why are you guys connected? We didn't pull this, right? We have the Page of Wands. Look at this, right? So there is something in this relationship, a new spiritual journey, very passionate relationship between the two of you. But it also, Taurus, somebody's testing you. All right, you have a Page of Wands showing up for you. This is, you're more grounded, and you've got somebody that is impulsive, somebody who's active, somebody who is, maybe even a little bit childish at times. And it can be like, what the hell, but look, it's fun. All right, so you guys have a really good connection here, and there's room to grow here with that Page of Wands coming in. All right, this is fun, spicy, and new. Let's see Aries through Pisces. Whoever's dealing with issues with their computer, try logging completely out of YouTube and coming back. Or if you're on your phone, try restarting your phone. That might be the issue. I checked. It seems perfect on my side. I know this week they're going to be upgrading even more the internet on my side, but not today. So I have really fast internet too. Aries, Queen of Wands. All right, look at this. Aries showing up fiery and ready to go. Aries is like, I see you, I'm attracted to you, I see a future with you. All right, Taurus, King of Pentacles. Look at you showing up as the King of Pentacles. All right. So I am seeing here, you are showing up in your power, right? You want stability, but this is also showing patience for you. You and another Taurus. Again, King energy. It looks like more stability is coming in for you. Gemini, the Tower card. So it looks like Gemini, you arguments, things are unstable. This could be where there's some chaos, a little bit of drama with you and a Gemini right now. So this could be where it requires patience. You got to let the tower fall before you start rebuilding. Cancer, 8 of Swords, right? So there's some noise going on between you and a Cancer, all right? So it does feel like their hands are tied, or they just have a lot going on and they're maybe projecting onto you. So I do see some negative energy here between you and a Cancer that could be triggering you. Leo, Knight of Swords, right? So there could be some assumptions or defensive energy between you and a Leo, but they have strong intentions for you. Good news coming in. And it's like, I still want to see where things go, all right? Virgo, Judgment, all right? So they may have made a bad judgment call. It looks like they want a fresh start with you. Libra, the Hermit card. Libra might need a little bit of space. They may back up a little bit, take some time. So you might feel some silence this week with a Libra. Scorpio, Page of Pentacles, right? It could have been a misunderstanding, but it looks like, hey, I want to reach out. I want to talk to you, get to know you, or, rebuild things. Sag, we have 6 of Swords. Sag is like, let's go. Let's get over this. Capricorn, 9 of Pentacles. Cap here is investing this week in this connection. Aquarius, the moon card. So things are kind of all over the place. You don't really know what's going on with an Aquarius. It's too soon, or things are too much up in the air right now between you and Aquarius. There are feelings there, but there's a lot changing. Pisces, the Hanged Man. So Pisces kind of hanging back too. It seems like you guys are not seeing each other's side. All right. All right, before I go on to Gemini, one last check. Is most people having fine with the internet? I don't know what else is going on, but is everybody else, is there, because it seems to be still showing up for me here. Having fine with the internet. I don't know what else is going on. So it seems perfect, clarity, I can see it. It seems to be still showing up for me here. I know that it is a little bit behind because I said it like that. Totally fine. Okay. So, all right, let's move on now with Gemini. 41. All right, Gemini. Gemini. Let's see. All right. Gemini, I had the best energies. We're still in your moon right now. I don't know. You guys know, Uranus is there now, and I'm trying to analyze it because I'm like, what the heck, man, this weekend I got some shit done. I don't know how you guys felt this weekend, but my mind was like downloads all over the place, a lot going on. So I do know that, there was no stopping my mind, so nobody could have stopped me. So maybe you were in the same place. I don't know. Your mind could have been going all over the place. Let's see what the cards show for, your person too, especially if you're cross-watching and you're cross-watching your Gemini. All right. There was a lot of energy. It was a lot, right? So let's see. Gemini, sun, moon, rising. All right. First card, why are you even connected? I'll look at that at the end. Okay. So the energy around this connection, we have the King of Pentacles showing up, Gemini, power couple, right? There's stability here. There's a future here in this connection. You got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, somebody who values, the good things in life, right? Money, status. All right. So let's see what's going on. Let's see your energy. We have the Six of Pentacles and your obstacle, the Nine of Wands, though. Let's see your person. We have a King of Cups, right? And their obstacle, the Two of Cups, right? So this is really good energy here for you. Remember, this is just the energy around it. I do see two kings showing up. So some of you could be dealing with an earth or a water sign. Maybe some of you actually do have a couple people in your life that you're connected to, and they're showing up here in your reading. But this is the energy around it. This is your person right here, the King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And, getting to know you, wondering, it looks as though they're trying to figure out, this connection with you. It's like, you seem to be given, and it looks like you want to give. You've been given a lot to this. It looks like several times. You may be feeling like there's something you're waiting, right? And you may feel a lot of pressure right now. Like, what's this person doing? What's this, what's going on here? Do I give up? What happened? Are we just friends? Or, is this going to go anywhere? Is this going to turn into something more? And it feels as though like you're dealing with a lot of stress around this situation. Your person here, unless they're in another relationship, again, I will say I can see it in this reading, but if they're in another relationship, that comes with a completely complicated set of problems, and I'm not going to go down that path today is what I'm saying. I see it, but at the same time, right, they have feelings for you, right? There is, I want to connect with you. We have a lot in common. I feel this deeper connection with you. And I am seeing here that you give a lot to this, and maybe you feel like this person doesn't give as much, you know. Now they're looking at the bigger picture. They may be feeling like there's plenty of time. You know, maybe you're feeling there's not enough time. All right. So there is a time difference here. Your person doesn't seem to be as pressured as much as you are, as like you need it to happen. Like this feels like it's really weighing on you, wearing you out. You know, you're giving. Maybe you're not getting back as much as you're given. And your person's frequency is totally different. They're like, I feel you. I like talking to you, like connecting with you. You know, everything's fine. Everything seems to look good. But maybe they're avoiding the pressure, or maybe they work a lot, and that is taking away some of their energy from spending it with you. Right. And maybe you're taking it personally. All right. So let's see, what do they want with this connection? I see justice. All right. So they want things to be fair. They do want to be fair with you. They do seem to want to make peace with you, or find some sort of, you know, closure with the situation that's going on. You know, because they are invested in you and they do value you. You know, what else does Spirit want you to know? The Four of Pentacles. And we have the Page of Wands. So these two cards here, you know, are saying, you know, you gotta let go a little bit, right? It looks like you've got a grip on, you know, how you want things to be, or how things need to be. The Four of Pentacles is like, you guys are building a foundation. It looks like you're already in. This person's already in your energy. This person already feels you. You know, this person is like, we've come this far. I can, you know, I want to see where things go, but, you know, the Page of Wands, we need to lighten up. We need to have some fun a little bit, you know, bring it back down to having some fun and seeing where things go. You know, I see your person here can see committing to you in a relationship long term. But again, your reading is reading like it's time. For some reason, your person's like, they're on a different timeline. They're like, I've got things to do. You know, I see a future. You know, I want to build stability. And you're like, I want it now, or like, I've been waiting for this too long, and I really want you to bring some sort of balance in now. And that's where the hiccup is between the two of you. That's where the frequency is showing me here that it's causing you some frustrations. I was saying it in the nicest way. There could be an age gap, a definite age gap in this reading here. And this could be also, what I'm also getting to is that your person might be just a little bit more, you know, kind of set in their ways, a little bit laid back, like, you know, I'm just taking my time. And, you know, I've got things to do. I'm working. I have a lot of responsibilities. But I can see that it brings up a lot of worry for you. It brings up a lot of, you know, disturbances. But the thing is the Six of Pentacles is telling me you do feel some sort of given from this person. This person gives you enough that makes you feel like it's worth it. All right. And this person makes you feel like, I can't let go of you. Like, so there is something here that tells me this person has said to you, or has shown you that, yes, you are important to me. I value you, but for each and every one of you, it might be a little bit different. Why it's taken so long? It's just maybe you know, it's one of these things, like you're just getting bored. You're just getting tired of waiting. You know, it could be something like that. This person I don't see is letting go of you at all. It seems like, you know, I really do want to see where things go. And you may even get this person actually, you might be rewriting the contract here. It could be, all right, you know, let's have this conversation. I really value you. I want to talk to you. Let's connect. I mean, you are important to this person. Look at, they're showing up going, here, I feel you. All right. I feel you. So maybe we can make it right. I can bring more of a balance to this connection. And you may, you know, rewrite the contract and plans. And maybe you'll get this person actually to meet your needs a little bit more. All right. And if you're dealing with somebody who's just a different type of temperament, you know, it's part of the game. It's part of the challenge, man. It can be frustrating, you know, when you're somebody that can do 50 million things in a day, and you got one person that just wants to do one thing and smell the roses for the next. I mean, I envy people like that. You know what I mean? But it is a frequency difference. And it's going to, this is where we got to be honest with ourselves. Can we be with somebody like that? Can you be with somebody like that? Because their pace isn't going to change later. Their pace is not going to change, right? The more comfortable we get, the slower we slow down, the more we slow down. So if it's pissing you off now, what's going to happen when they get comfy, right? So I am seeing, you know, there is some fun, there is some movement here, and there is a chance here for somebody, you know, hey, I value you. Let's make it right. Like, I'll make it right. I'll step up. All right. You got a king here of cups and a king of pentacles. Libra energy. Let's see how they feel. Why are you guys connected? I have the Four of Swords. It's teaching you how to slow your roll. It's teaching you how to relax. It's teaching you how to chill. It's teaching you how to meditate. Gemini's like, I don't want to meditate. You know, I bet you Geminis probably have the hardest time meditating. You know, you'll be meditating. You'll be, you know, figuring out how to conquer the world. You'll be all, oh, this is great meditation. No, you're supposed to focus on nothing. You're supposed to focus on being still, right? So I just feel this is why you're connected. The Four of Swords. This person is going to test your patience, Gemini. All right. All right. And I guarantee you got Taurus energy here. I guarantee you this person probably, you know, whenever you push too much, does it on, you know, will slow down on purpose. That's the, you know, they get stubborn too, you know. All right. You know, air and earth. Exactly. They have to want to. In this reading, what I'm seeing, it looks like, you know, Gemini, I value. Oh my God, you guys are gonna die. Look, please be patient with me. All right, please be patient. But you may be feeling like it's a one-sided relationship, and of course you would. So you've got to take a look at the dynamics and see if it's really what you want. That's what I'm seeing here. All right. So let's see Aries through Pisces. Let's see their energy and if they're going to take any actions this week. We hold our breath a lot. Hey, you guys remember, I'm a third house sun, right? Third house stellium, right? So I know. All right, Aries through Pisces. All right, the Star card. Right? I like it already. There's a lot of healing energy here. And the Star card is just, you know, sometimes we just gotta go, fuck it. Let go, surrender. I mean, if somebody really wants to be with us, they will show up for us, right? I mean, when it comes down to it, the truth. And if we surrender, let go, let it roll off our shoulder, you know, let somebody prove themselves sometimes, you know, like let them step up, right? Don't gotta let them know what we're doing, but the Star card is saying have some faith, right? Aries, we have Seven of Wands, right? So there is, you know, this block kind of with this energy with the Aries. Now, you know, this is they got their walls up, right? And it tells me they feel like they got to defend themselves constantly, right? So between the two of you, so that there could be a lot of pressure. But I will tell you, the Seven of Wands for me says there's still something here. It's challenging between us, but you know, there's too much to lose, right? You know, I want to see where things go. So it looks like you guys will figure out a way around this block. Taurus, Three of Swords, right? So there is a disappointment here happening, separation happening between you and a Taurus right now. It looks like you both are heartbroken, right? You don't want this. But right now it's showing up because there's something that needs to be reevaluated. So it looks like they're hurting, but they are keeping themselves silent right now, dealing with the heartbreak. Gemini, the Wheel card. All right, so you got the Wheel of Fortune, all right? You know, this is the forces of life. This is just life, and this is karma, and this is consequences for your actions, and it's also learning a lesson. So it looks like it's a very destined, it's an important karmic situation. You know, you guys are connected, you're learning something from one another, but we got to get off the hamster wheel, right? And so the Wheel of Fortune is showing another Gemini coming back around. Cancer, Queen of Wands, right? Cancer's got a lot of love for you, right? They're very positive about this connection, right? The fire's lit. You know, it looks like I'm going to step up and I really feel drawn to you. Leo, 9 of Cups. Leo desires you. Same thing. It's like, you know, I'm very happy with you. I really think about you a lot. I really desire to be with you. Virgo, the lovers, right? So Virgo is like, you know, you and I, you know, there's something about us. We got this, right? So obviously their energy is on you, the Gemini energy, right? So it looks like you guys could really be deepening your connection. We have Libra, 4 Cups, right? So Libra's kind of in their own world, maybe pushing you away, showing no interest right now. All right, they're, you know, they're just in this place, and maybe they're not interested right now in a relationship. But in this kind of energy, I wouldn't make a decision. That's for sure. Especially if they're dealing with their own depression or dealing with something. Scorpio, the devil, right? Scorpio's got their eye on you, but Scorpio's triggering you, or you're triggering Scorpio. All right, so there is the devil energy showing up, which means that there's something there that is showing up for the two of you. It's still showing up, so we got to figure out what this energy is, or, you know, maybe it's unhealthy. Sagittarius, 5 of Pentacles, all right? So it looks like they don't like how things are working right now between the two of you. You guys tend to focus on the negative in this relationship. You know, and so right now it looks as though there could be a separation still between the two of you, or you both are struggling with trying to reconcile your differences. Capricorn, 3 of Cups. Cap's like, you know, let's get together, let's hang out, let's have a good time. You could be socializing, talking, dating with a Capricorn. Aquarius, 4 of Pentacles, right? I'm not letting go of you, but we both gotta, you know, open up a little bit here. Pisces, 6 of Pentacles. There's your Pisces, 6 of Pentacles. You know I respect you. You know you're important to me. Maybe this week there'll be a balance coming in. You know, let's make it right. Let's see where we can go. All right, Cancer. 57, 57. All right, Cancer. Let's see what you get. Don't forget to say happy birthday to Leo still. You want a personal reading? And I will be live this afternoon later on, 4:30, if you want a personal reading. All right. All right, Cancer. Oh, thank you. The Hanged Man. Pisces energy, and we have Virgo energy. All right, we got 7 of Pentacles here at the bottom. So this is already giving me this. All right, you know, all right, so somebody's kind of holding back, but you got somebody looking at the phone, looking at your pictures, looking at you, really thinking about where this can go. So I don't care if this is a new relationship, if this is a past relationship. I can see that you got somebody trying to figure things out, you know. I'm really I'm really thinking about, you know, the experiences I've had, my past, our past, or where this can go on this new road, right? You know, so it's a good energy. It's a good energy, even though some of you are like, I don't like this energy. You don't like sitting in limbo. You don't want to sit in, you feel like things are up in the air, but your person's thinking about you and thinking about the situation, but they You know, there's somebody that retreats and they do a little reviewing and they don't want to repeat anything from the past, you know. And if they've had pretty shitty relationships in the past and they're seeing any signs or they're terrified to get in a new relationship, they're definitely going to be evaluating every move you make. I have Queen of Wands here underneath too, so it could be an Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Now, the energy around this, look, the Two of Pentacles, right? So this is the energy around the reading. The card, why are you connected? I'll put it right here on the side. And let's see your energy. The Three of Swords. So I can see you're hurting. You're up in the air. Something keeps going back and forth, right? You want something so bad. My Cancers are like, hell yeah, this is the one. This is the one that I see myself with. This is the one that no matter who I date, who I go out with, what I move on, whatever, I compare others to this person, right? So this person really, really has you. But the Three of Swords is like, you know, they've either broke your heart or you guys are in separation, or you just feel like you just can't get this person to make a decision, right? Constantly in flux, constantly going back and forth. It's overwhelming you, right? Your obstacle, the Tower card. It looks like you're dealing with some sort of shock and separation, right? Or shock and revelation, you know, with this Tower card. Can't force a Tower moment. I'm going to say a couple things here. Whatever you choose to believe, you know, you're going to imprint it into your head. All right. So, you know, obviously I can't, you know, those are personals, but the thing is that you're on your side. I'm seeing you're going through a Tower moment, right? And it's really hurting you. And you may be wanting to work things out faster or sooner than it's ready to. Now, if you're going through a breakup, or the person that's on your mind is going through a breakup, or if the two of you recently separated, these two cards are saying that you got to let the tower fall before we rebuild it. Things are still up in the air, and so that's a hard one, especially if you're fresh wound, right? And you're you're in this scary place, sadness, separation. You don't want this, right? So let's see your person though. I have the Ace of Cups. It's like, I still got love for you, or I've got love for you. Four Swords, right? I'm taking time to really evaluate what I want. Do I really want this? Do I want to get together? Do I want to start another relationship, even if this is new? All right. Maybe they're waiting for you to get over some sort of separation. All right. So, let's see what this person wants for you before I go into the Emperor card, right? You got Aries energy. You got strong Aries, and you got Scorpio here too. All right. The Six of Wands, what Spirit wants you to know. Let's clarify it with the Sun card. All right. All right. So, you know what I mean? Cancer, it's clear here that you're having a hard time dealing with some sort of separation. Maybe you did have to, cut something off or move on from somebody. Or, again, you're going through a shocking event. You didn't expect it to happen. And I see the Judgment card, all right? So it does look as though, something has happened that, profound change here though in you, right? It looks as though it's going to rebuild itself. Somebody's going to come back in, but you guys need a little bit of space from each other. If you're going through something, your person's giving you space, or your person's healing. Your person's over here trying to heal from what's happened, but it looks as though maybe some of you are still holding on to what's happened. You might not be seeing that. You have the Hanged Man, you had the Seven of Pentacles, you had the Hermit card. Your person over here just keeping their distance to really figure out what they want. And obviously their heart is still with you. They're still handing you their heart. You still have their heart. But the Tower card on your side is like, when things are, when you're going through the fresh wound, when you're going through the worst of the Tower card, and you want to fix something prematurely because it's uncomfortable, that is what even creates more space between you and this person. You need that space. This space had to happen. If you take a step back, the Hanged Man is look at the bigger picture. Zoom out as far as you can. Look at the lifeline of this relationship. Maybe this has to happen, you know, in both of your lives in order for you guys to come together in this lifetime. Who knows the whole spiritual story behind it? But obviously there is some sort of beginning phase here that's happening. Your person really wanting to rebuild a connection. And the Emperor card, what they want to make peace with you. They want to build something solid in the future here. The Six of Wands and the Sun card, you know, moving towards healing, moving towards, you know, this victory between the two of you. And that's, you know, it's just really hard because I can see how much pain you're in with the Tower card and the Three of Swords. You don't like being separated from this person. But being separated from this person, it looks like this person's actually doing a lot more work on themselves than you can see. It looks like you may be so worried about rebuilding this connection that you might even be holding yourself back from why you're separated, what you need to see, what you need to, the Judgment card, your truth, realizing your truth. And that can get pretty deep. I don't want to go too far down that. But it looks like it's both of you. The Two of Pentacles too says it takes two, right? But it takes two to heal. It takes two to move forward. And the Emperor card looks like you guys will reestablish a connection here and rebuild after the Tower. But the Tower can take some time. I got the Nine of Cups just to clarify that for you. You know, so the Tower will take some time, but the Nine of Cups looks like you guys will find, you know, find your way together. So let's see. You got Leo energy, Aries energy, Scorpio energy here. You got somebody here hanging on, but the silence is killing you. The silence is killing you. How do you break the silence? You know what? Why are you connected? And I'll see if they'll break the silence with you. That's what I'll do. I'll see if they'll break the silence. Let's see. I feel you. So you guys are definitely connected. And, you know, I'm pretending to be someone else. This person might be pretending not to care, or they're keeping distance, but they feel your connection, right? And the Queen of Swords, there it is, you know, looking at things objectively, looking at your truth, right? Seeing things, seeing each other's side of things, right? So you guys are connected for a reason, and you guys are learning some sort of lesson between this, and learning how to see things differently. All right. Maybe detaching a little bit emotionally so that you can see clearly what's really happening here in this connection. Will they reach out? You know, you've got the Death card right now. So I'm seeing that they might not reach out this week with you. They might not break silence right now with the Four of Swords and the Hanged Man. But that's not going to stop. This is a to be continued Cancer. To be continued. Let's see Aries through Pisces. Now the Aries through Pisces, if you are in contact with this person, right, or you are in contact with the person on your mind, let's see the energy. This may give a different outcome. But that reading had so many like pauses, you know what I mean? That 10 of Cups. Let's see. Aries, Page of Pentacles. So you have communication with an Aries coming in. It looks like, you know, they're being sincere. Like they just want to see where things are going. Take it one step at a time. Taurus, King of Pentacles. So you have a Taurus stepping up. All right. Investing in this connection. We have Gemini, 9 of Wands. So Gemini could be holding back here a little bit. I think Gemini had the 9 of Wands in their reading, but it does look like a Gemini is feeling like fatigued, right? Really burnt up around this relationship. Cancer, the Hermit card. There it is again. So you may be at a distance from somebody, Cancer, especially another Cancer, but we are seeing the light still on. Leo, 5 of Swords. There's definitely conflict between you and a Leo right now. So there could be a no-win situation right now, no communication. Virgo, King of Cups. So Virgo feels you. Virgo, you might even get communication, or they might open up about their emotions. Virgo. We have Libra, King of Swords. So Libra could be, you know, communicative, but they might be keeping their feelings hidden. Scorpio, 10 of Swords. It could be an ending right now with a Scorpio. Time to give each other a little bit of space. The 10 of Swords is saying, you know, this is painful for both of us, but we got to let something go. Sag, we're seeing 8 of Wands, right? So we see things moving, things changing direction with you and a Sag in a positive way. Capricorn, 7 of Cups. Capricorn's got you on their mind, is still thinking, fantasizing about the possibilities of this connection. You know, it's still uncertain. It could surprise you if they do reach out, if you guys have been in no contact. Aquarius, the World card, all right? So yes, Aquarius, it looks like they want to start something new with you. And Pisces, 8 of Cups. It looks like Pisces walking away. They think it's best right now. All right. Let's see. You know, I'm gonna have to say pay attention to your dreams right now, especially April, because I don't know. Like I do believe we all connect at the same time for the same reasons, and we see the same things, right? And my dreams over the past few days, I've had some people show up in my dreams that I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? And random people too, nothing specific. But I'm like, man, we must be walking in each other, dream walking in each other's dreams or something like that. And they're so real that pay attention to your dreams, these downloads. All right. All right. Leo, 113. All right. How am I going to do this? Am I liking the flow? Are you guys liking the flow of the readings today? All right. Leo, happy birthday. Happy birthday. Don't forget, say happy birthday to yourself, and I'll announce the winner by the end of the first week of Virgo season. All right, let's see. All right, Leo. So why are you connected? I'll pull that at the end. All right, so the energy around this relationship, the 2 of Cups, all right? So that I feel you. This person has feelings for you, all right? Could be a deep conversation coming in. It's like there's something about you that's unique, you know, and they're just so drawn to you. You know, you stand out to this person, and it's like even having conversation with you is different than their norm. And it brings, each time you guys talk, it brings the 2 of you closer. All right. And let's see your feelings and your obstacle. Ace of Cups, right? So this seems very new. And the King of Pentacles showing up a lot today in the reading. So it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But you're wanting stability. You're wanting seriousness. You're wanting long-term. You're wanting it to be, if you're going to invest in this, you want to, no games, no games. Right? Looks like you could be taking the next step, your person really being drawn to you, taking the next step in a relationship. Let's see them and their energy, the Justice card. All right. And the Eight of Pentacles. All right, so you're looking at, well, this person's definitely committed to work too. Committed to money and getting stuff done and their responsibilities. So you are dealing with somebody here, a money man, you're dealing with somebody, or you're looking for, somebody who's got their shit together or working on getting their shit together. But the challenge for you could be, that is it. I'm invested. I know this person has feelings for me, but should I get involved? Now, they're married to their work or they're married, right? And for some of you. And if that's the case, there's a whole bunch of problems with that. But it looks as though, man, that's where it could be. You're like, is this going to go anywhere? Questioning it, You want somebody who's also going to be putting the same amount of work into a connection with you. And I do see a very loyal person. I see somebody that has potential to be very loyal. Libra energy. And again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. What do they want with this connection? I see the Two of Pentacles, right? They want it to work. They want it to work, but they need to navigate it. They need, you guys to work together and be a little bit more flexible with their routine. When this person gets focused, they could be dealing with legal stuff and their attention is being drawn away. Their attention is totally on something, and once they're hyper-focused on something, it really does. It gets to you because it's like you feel like you're in competition with something or someone else. What does Spirit want you to know? I see the Queen of Pentacles. All right, and the Ace of Swords. Well, this could be a potential long-term relationship for you, but it looks like you're in the beginning stages. And it's asking, it's saying at this point right now, the Two of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, things are just kind of up in the air a little bit, and you're taking one step at a time here. And there's a chance, unless your person here or you are dealing with a divorce, it's going to take time. All right. I feel this connection with you. I want this. We need to work together. We got to kind of go back and forth here. If plans don't pan out this week, I can't deal with any upset phone calls. We've got to work together. We got to be flexible. All right. And it does seem like this person gets pulled away a lot. But it does look like they're being honest with you. They're being fair with you. They're showing up for you. They're connecting to you. They do. And there's potential for a long-term relationship. If there's no other relationship, there is potential for this to turn into a very successful long-term. This person has looked at you like that. Right? They might have even said this to you. This could be, communication coming in with this person around, stability. How do we make things a little bit more stable? How do we understand? How do we get on the same page with each other? And the King of Cups is, we need to trust each other, especially with that Justice card. We need to trust each other. We have feelings here. There's something growing here. There's something moving between the two of you. And you want to give your heart. It looks like you're already starting to give your heart to this person. You want things to move. But this could take time, Leo, for this to play out. You know, you're wanting somebody who's got high values, high standards, who makes money, good status. You're wanting somebody. And I am seeing this person here can get overcommitted. Let's see what else they have to say to you. Why are you guys connected? 4 cups. Ah, 4 cups. This is going to be testing your, you get bored. If you get bored, are you going to be able to handle this kind of connection? You're dealing with somebody that you want right now, Leo. And this could turn into a long-term connection. But this person is all about money, all about responsibilities, their routine. They may be, are you going to get stuck in routine? Are you, you know what I mean? When the honeymoon's over, is this what's going to happen? All right. And also, if universe is trying to block you from a relationship, there's a reason for it, and you push for it, you're going to get what you want. I mean, this definitely looks like potential for a relationship, but it's requiring you to really kind of, find a way to balance yourself with this person's lifestyle. And it looks like you feel stuck and bored and you're not getting what you want from this relationship. And I don't know, this is definitely going to be a challenge for you. You want this lifestyle, but with this lifestyle comes the focus. And whatever you're doing with this person, it might give you some happiness in the minute, but long term, I don't know, that might be something you might want to consider, right? It's not so much about that. It's about quality of life. It's about, if you're looking for passion, if you're looking for stability and you're looking for money in long term, this is going to be a game. This is going to be on point. This could be. But if you're trying to connect to somebody and you're looking for passion, fun, excitement, I'm not seeing that so much in this relationship. I'm seeing an emotional connection. But I am getting, you are the love of my life. You are the love of my life. It's just going to challenge you when it comes to boredom and waiting and feeling like you're not getting what you want. I do see I miss you too. So this person does not like to be away from you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra. I try to look at why somebody's pulling away from you, why, in the sense of like your personalities and why something's not working, or in that way. I don't know if I'm even making sense. Let's see. Aries through Pisces. All right. You have the Queen of Pentacles again. So the Queen of Pentacles is showing up and it's saying you can make this work. I mean, you definitely can with this person. Stability is coming in and, so I do feel like it's a good vibe for you. Aries, I see the 8 of Wands. So things could move pretty fast with you and an Aries this week, right? Taurus, we see the 9 of Cups, right? So Taurus desires a relationship with you or desires you. I mean, they've got you on their mind, feeling you. Gemini, King of Wands, right? So Gemini also sees potential for the future with the two of you. Cancer, I see the Justice card. So it could be some sort of truth coming in with a Cancer, or, you know, commitment even. I want us to find some sort of peace here. Leo, King of Pentacles. There's your King of Pentacles again. Synchronicity. So you obviously might be connecting with an earth energy, and earth and fire, totally different, but earth and fire can make shit happen for a long time, you know, but it depends on how you're using the fire, and, you know, the earth and the fire. But it does look like you've got a King of Pentacles coming your way. And even another Leo here, it looks like you're building stability. Virgo, Seven of Pentacles. Virgo's got you on their mind. Not quite sure yet which way you guys are going, but they are invested in you. Libra, the Devil. So Libra is just like conflicted. Libra might be dealing with an addiction or anger issues. Scorpio, Eight of Pentacles. Scorpio gets focused. Scorpio gets focused and does their thing. All right. So you might be having to deal with your Scorpio, who seems, you know, very loyal to you though. Scorpio and Leo, very loyal, but it does look as though they are, when they get committed to a project or work, they get super focused. It looks like you guys could work things out though with that energy. Sag, Temperance card. All right. So Sag, you got to kind of go with the flow with a Sag, try to see where it takes you. Capricorn, the Empress. Cap's in love with you. It seems like they, you know, things have been growing behind the scenes between the two of you. Aquarius has something to say to you, wants to break out, wants to be honest with you. And Pisces, the Star card. Pisces sees a lot with you, sees a future with you. All right, guys, I gotta run to take a quick break. I don't have music. I'll be right back. All right, give me 2 seconds. All right, I can hear the thunder already. All right, let's see. Virgo. 120. All right, Virgo. Virgo. Virgo, Virgo. All right, Virgo. What does my Virgo need to know about their feelings for you and why they are connected? Trying to go deep today, guys, but I just don't. I gotta have to take that deepest part out of the title, because I don't know. Sometimes my readings go in a direction. Maybe it's just what you meant to hear today. But let's see. All right. We have the 10 of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. All right, and the 4. So you're building something here with somebody. All right. We have Five of Cups is the energy around this connection. Why are you connected? We'll pull that at the end. All right. Your energy, the Knight of Swords. All right. So you're giving off this energy of, I got something to say. I got something to say with your obstacle. Nine of Wands. You got some intense energy over here, Virgo. Now you guys can flip it, switch it, do whatever you want, but it looks like you may say or do something that you regret, and the energy around it, or you might be taking something the wrong way, and you know, this is still crying over something that happened that, you know, could have been avoided. There could be a separation that you're dealing with right now, and it just doesn't feel well, right? You're feeling stressed out. What do? I want to fight for this. There's a sense of urgency coming through here, very much a lot of pressure. You feel like you got to fix something or do something or talk to somebody, or your person, the Six of Pentacles, right? So let's see. And their obstacle, the Nine of Swords, right? Something's weighing. I mean, there's a lot of what's going on. You know, it's like something was said, misunderstood assumptions, the fire, something got out of hand, and your person is like, man, how do I fix this? Like, I didn't want this to happen. You know, I really care about this person. I really care about my Virgo. You know, what do they want with you? What's the bottom of the deck? Oh, you get the Ten of Pentacles. The Justice card is coming out a lot today. All right, somebody wants to make peace. What does Spirit want you to know? Page of Cups. And the Magician. You both, this is funny. You both here are very attracted to each other, and your person really wants to make it work. I have feelings for you. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like I didn't want something. It feels like we're causing a lot of stress, unnecessary stress for each other. You know, something's ongoing though, like with you. Like you might, maybe you have a lot of pressure, Virgo, in your life. You know, and it gets you to overreact or say things like you might be going a mile a minute. You have a million things on your head, going a mile a minute, and, you know, maybe said something, you know, assume something or attack somebody. This is an attack in energy. This is like a very defensive, very like on guard, like, you know, I'm tired, I'm stressed out. And your person here also like losing sleep over this. It's like, I really care about you. You know, maybe you thought this person didn't, or, and it looks like I need to make it right. I need to say something. Your person didn't expect something to turn the way it did. And the Five of Cups, you both are kind of, you know, missing each other. But at the same time, like, you know, whatever happens, somebody, the both of you may have said something or done something that you guys just can't seem to get over, is what I got. All right. Now you got Gemini energy, you have Libra energy, and, you know, somebody feels like a lot of guilt, and there's an overwhelming feeling of sadness. And I have the Chariot card here. It's like, you know, we both saw us going somewhere, but also I feel like, you know, we're keeping each other stuck too on something that happened. How do we get past this? I don't think you want to give up, and you're not going to give up. You know, you both got these nines energy and this Five of Cups, which is like, looks like a verge of finally reaching some sort of place where you can let something go and move on past it with this Chariot card. It's not worth it in this relationship. Your person really is really seeing that or feeling that. It's not worth it. But they may feel like, you know, and again, you can reverse this. They may feel overwhelmed by the stress or if you're all over the place, you got a lot of, and you're stressed out and attacking them, they may feel a lot of stress with that. And that could be where, you know, maybe something was said that pushed you guys in the corners, and it's not the way this person wanted it to happen. They just want things equal, you know. Now I know you're probably saying, no, that's me, but your person's saying the same thing too. And you guys could be mirroring each other. We're seeing here with the Magician card, because you both have, you know, feelings for one another. And that's what's going to pull you guys back together, is that there are feelings here, but there are assumptions, and there's mouths that are getting you guys in the way, getting in your way. You know, things we say, not paying attention to what we say, or just arguing with one another. And it seems like a ongoing argument that doesn't go anywhere. And that's what I'm getting. Like, this argument or whatever's happening here is not getting you guys anywhere, except it's draining both of you, and it's making both of you very unhappy. Now, where there's a will, there's a way. So it seems like there's a way for you guys to pull through this, definitely. But we've got to find closure with whatever this is. And I'm not going to go down that avenue of figuring out what it is. But why are you guys connected? Ace of Swords, right? And this is a good energy. It's like you guys are connected to see each other's truth, to communicate, to there's a fresh energy, an honest energy between the two of you. And there's potential for you guys. There's a contract here. And so there is definitely a lesson here. And this could be a karmic lesson, consequences for our actions, you know. And so there's a deeper, definitely a contract here. You guys met to complete this contract. And it does look like you guys will try and work it out this week, possibly, with these cards here. Let's see what you got Cancer energy as well here, in Gemini and Virgo. You're here too as well. All right, let's see. I feel like I'm not good enough for you. You know, and that could be what it is. I just feel like I can't meet your expectations. You know, there's a lot being said to this person. A lot has been said to this person, and it's really got them in their head. So I don't know what you've said, or, you know, and maybe you had every right. Maybe you were speaking your truth, but maybe sometimes the truth hurts, guys. Sometimes the truth hurts, you know, lots of times, you know, so it's not like you were wrong, you know. I'm not saying you're wrong, but it does look like it's weighing on them. And it could be, I just don't know if I can make you happy and meet your expectations. But there is so much I want to tell you. Like, I know this person does not like the fact that things turned the way it did. And so there could have been some mutual defensiveness and attack in here. Let's see Aries through Pisces. guys, I spent the whole weekend redoing my website. You guys need to check it out. Check it out and tell me what you think. It's not finished, but I'm working on it. I would love to know what you guys think, actually. All right, Aries through Pisces, frankiestarot.com. All right, Death card. So something's gotta be put to sleep. All right. All right, King of Swords, Aries, King of Swords in it. Aries speaking their truth, and it might be cold. It looks like communication though with an Aries. The truth coming in with an Aries. Taurus, the Chariot card. So it looks like you and Taurus are on your way, moving forward. This reading here is saying, we've got this. We got to get past something. It looks like they're returning, coming towards you. And we see Justice with a Gemini. So you and Gemini making some peace here, or it could be an apology coming in. Cancer, Five of Swords. So there's a lot of conflict. You guys just keep bickering or going back and forth and frustrating each other. We have Leo, the Hierophant. So Leo wants to step up. Leo wants to, make things, take the next step in the relationship. Virgo, you have Four of Wands, right? So it looks like you're going to have some sort of reunion this week, maybe with a Virgo. Libra, the Three of Wands, right? So Libra and you guys are just putting all the pieces together, moving forward, all right? There's a lot coming in for you and a Libra. Progress being made and maybe connecting, going somewhere. Scorpio, the Wheel card. So you and a Scorpio, there's, things that are going on between the two of you, but they're meant, they're changing both of you. All right. This is a destined partnership. Something's happening here. And I do see somebody coming back around for a do-over. Sagittarius, Four of Pentacles. You guys are too far in. You guys will figure it out. Capricorn, the Strength card. You and Capricorn are just, two peas in a pod. Different, but you guys help each other out. Aquarius, the Judgment cards. They may be realizing they have to speak their truth. Maybe there's an apology coming in. Pisces, Six of Cups, right? I want to reconcile, or I want to be with you. I want to see where things go. Pisces and you, soulmates. All right. Libra. It is getting rainy and dark here. All right, Libra. Thank you, Crystal. Thank you, Gigi. All right, let's see. All right, Libra. The Magician card. All right, so this is why you're connected here. Let's see the energy around this connection. Seven of Pentacles. All right, we got some plans here. Things are still moving forward. It's like, it's might not be going exactly the way or according to plan, but you're still moving forward with this connection. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Your energy, the Hermit card. Your obstacle, the Ace of Swords. You got to let people know where you're going. All right. What are you holding back? What are you keeping silent? All right. You know, I kind of feel like you're looking in the wrong direction here for the answers. It looks like, you know, you're keeping something hidden. You're feeling alone. Let's see. You just want to connect. You're ready to connect, and are you looking in, are you going in the wrong direction? I mean, you know, Seven of Pentacles can even be on your side, like, you know, I'm just not sure which path I want to take. But you're on the right path, right? So I am feeling that. I am hearing that. All right. Things may not always look, you might be kind of curious about, you know, do I invest? Which way do I go? What do I do? And the signs are here. The signs are saying go. Your person, King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's that damn King of Pentacles. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. Very focused, very committed, very much a hard worker. You know, they're very serious energy. They pay attention to everything. They work hard. And, you know, very focused, but like you seem to be in a different energy of, you know, you feel different. You feel a little bit separated from this person, like they're not paying attention to you. What do they want with you? The Eight of Wands. All right. Maybe it is long distance. Somebody really wants to reach out and make things happen. Maybe someone wants to make some plans with you. Let's make plans. We've been talking about this. We've been doing this. We've been, you know, it's time. The time is coming. Somebody wanting to make some plans with you. And what Spirit wants you to know, the Knight of Cups, right? This could be new romance coming your way, or the beginning of somebody finally telling you how they really feel. And you got the Empress card. So this has been growing behind the scenes. This could turn into a really nice relationship here. Somebody else got these two cards today. I think it was Taurus or Gemini. Got a similar reading, similar cards, right? So I want a commitment with you. This person, Libra, is serious, you know, but you are dealing with somebody that, that when they're into something or when they're doing something, they're working really hard and they want to take the next step with you. You may have been waiting. You've had to be patient with this person. But you know, I don't want to call you out. It could be reversed. But the Hermit card and the Ace of Swords might be saying that you're seeing things differently. Your perspective's off. You're looking into your past and you're seeing your perspective of what's happening here with this person could be holding you back. Because the Hermit can get stuck in their ways, you know, maybe you're not feeling like yourself. Maybe like you're feeling like you're too old for this shit. I don't know. But the Ace of Swords is like, you got to see, you know, it looks like your person here is very much into you, but they've got a lot of commitments. They've got a lot going on, and this person does not focus on the same things you focus on. You seem to be somebody that goes within a lot and can go your own way a lot and do your own thing. And, you know, this person is, in one aspect, you have a lot in common, but in the other aspect, it just seems like you're better. You can be good just kind of being by yourself and doing your own thing and not being busy. And your person here is just really, really always doing something, always busy, always going. But the potential for this relationship, you know, you may have your doubts based off of what you believe because of something that's happened in your past experiences. But the Ace of Swords is your obstacle is seeing things differently, being able to look at this person differently. This person's got a lot going on. And there's constant holdup here. And the Seven of Pentacles can be like, you just need to be patient with me. You know, they want to give you what you want. They want fun. They want to see things move. They want to see, you know, and there's travel here. So I am seeing travel. You know, this person has feelings for you. The Knight of Cups, but it looks like, you know, they like the passion, but there is also a sense of urgency here, you know, whereas like, I know you need an answer from me. I'm still, you know, there's just something like, come on already, let's go again. And the Knight of Cups is, you know, I love you. I got an I love you here. You know, I'm falling for you. I might not show you exactly the way you think, right? And maybe you're just feeling, you know, the distance. You're feeling like this. But you got the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is somebody's got, you know, there's so much on their plate. They're not going to be super romantic all the time or you know, lovey-dovey. But they got love for you growing. And they can see potential in a relationship with you. So I see the problem in this relationship is that the Seven of Pentacles, sometimes it feels like it's going nowhere and you don't know whether or not, you know, it's a repeat of the past or where you're going or what you should do. And the Ace of Swords is there's a breakthrough coming in this relationship. And it looks like your person is really committed to you, really wants to see you guys take the next step, you know, very passionate about you. Why are you connected? I got the Four of Cups to teach you how to, you know, not grab for, maybe you get stuck, maybe you get bored, maybe you decide to go your own way. This could even be teaching you patience too as well. There's love around you. You might not be seeing it. You might not be seeing the gift somebody's trying to give you. They're giving you what they can. And your focus might be in the wrong direction. Like I said, you might be kind of basing your experiences based off your past, but there's love here knocking at your door. And it looks like somebody's trying to make you happy or will be trying to make you happy. Let's see. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, you have Libra energy here too. You even have water energy. Maybe you're feeling stuck. You just don't know what to do. I find you incredibly attractive. And I feel like I'm not good enough for you. So, you know, even your person might be thinking that they just can't make you happy. You know, you got the Four of Cups. You're not happy. You're not happy with what you're getting from this relationship. And this person may be feeling like they, you know, I don't know what else to do. You know, I like you. I love you. I want this. I want to see things move forward. But I just feel like there's something about you, Libra, where you're not happy with me and I can't make you happy. All right. Let's see Aries through Pisces. They're not endorsing the old reference. It doesn't have to mean physical age. All right, let's see. Aries through Pisces. It is pouring. Are you guys still with me? All right, Aries through Pisces. Oh, man. All right, Two of Pentacles. All right. Aries, Queen of Cups. Aries got deep feelings for you. Don't let them fool you. All right, they may be holding back a little bit there, you know, but they've got feelings for you. Ten of Pentacles, Taurus. Taurus, here I see a relationship. They're invested in you. All right, and so they do see a potential future with you. Gemini, Ten of Swords, right? Gemini, either you guys are dealing with a serious breakup or they're going through a divorce, right? That's what's really weighing on them, and it's hard for them to move forward. Cancer, Nine of Wands, right? There's ongoing stress between you and Cancer. They're not giving up on this connection, though, but they feel like something's got to give. Leo, Judgment. Leo is like, you know, maybe I judged things wrong, right? Judged you wrong, but I'm definitely seeing potential here, you know, and hopefully you can forgive me. Virgo, Three of Cups, right? I got love for you. I want to hang out. I want to talk to you. Libra, you have the Temperance card, so it's one day at a time. And it looks like you're right on the right path, and it's just you might be being tested right now a little bit. But it looks like things are unfolding nicely, especially between you and another Libra. Scorpio, King of Swords. Scorpio's got their guards up, right? But you got communication coming in. Sagittarius, same thing, Queen of Swords. They have their guards up, right? But they're coming in with the truth. Capricorn, the Hierophant, wanting to step up the relationship. They're definitely committed to you. Aquarius, Ten of Wands, right? A lot of heavy stress between you and an Aquarius, right? They almost feel like they just, you got to do something here. Something's got to give. Pisces, the Tower card. So it looks like Pisces and you dealing with either a makeup or a breakup. All right. All right, Scorpio. How's the connection? Can somebody give me a thumbs up? I'm nervous. It's pouring. All right, Scorpio. Thank you. All right, Scorpio. Let's see their feelings for you. You got the Six of Pentacles too, so you know I care about you, Scorpio. Why are you connected? What's the energy around this? The Temperance card. Let's see your energy. Five of Wands. What's your problem, Scorpio? Right? What's your problem? What's your obstacle? The Three of Cups. You definitely got some fire going on. Are you starting fights when you're drinking? Are you starting fights when... Are you letting jealousy get to you around friends? Are you... what's going on here? Or you just need to go out and have some fun. Scorpio needs to go have some fun. Find some balance in your life. Are you working too hard? All right, let's see your person. King of Swords. And their obstacle, the Queen of Wands. All right, so it looks like your person thinks you're the obstacle. You got a lot of fire. Do you start shit with your person? Am I going to get my Scorpio? My Scorpio is going to be mad at me here. It looks like you make this person, you trigger this person, you make them mad, but you get them going. You light a fire up under their ass. Maybe you want this person to have more fun, and you're constantly having a battle with this person to get them to lighten up and have some fun. You are dealing with a King of Swords. So maybe they do, they get triggered easy. They can't handle your intensity at times. They can't handle. You know what, though? The Temperance card is here, so you guys definitely met for a reason. So you're either teaching this person patience or vice versa. Vice versa. You're testing this person, you know? But it does look like, you know, you fight for what you want and you get it. You go for it. I know, I'm a Scorpion. I know. That's why I'm like, oh shit, who am I pissing off? Besides all you guys sometimes. I'm getting used to it. You know, I try not to. But this is their jealous. They're like, quit being so controlling. Quit being, quit pissing me off. Quit pissing me. You know, you could be just trying to get this person to lighten up your, come on. All right. But you're one of a kind, Scorpio. The Temperance card. What does this person want with you? The King of Pentacles. They definitely want stability. You're dealing with somebody who's serious. You seem, you know what I mean? You're dealing with somebody who's real serious. Somebody who might take things personally. Working on those triggers. What does Spirit want you to know? Breathe before you react. No, the Four of Swords is like, you know, you might overreact a little. You might overreact a little. Do you drink too much? Do you get too much? Do you get a mouth going when you have a couple of drinks and you get all pissed off and you say things and you piss this person off? All right. You know, the Four of Swords, it's like what Spirit wants you to know is just, you know, breathe before you react to this person. It looks like this person takes things too seriously. Right? It looks like you're just having a good time. You might be competitive. You might say things. You might trigger him. You know, I don't feel like you're giving off a really negative energy. I just feel like you don't give off a negative energy at all. Your person feels like they just take things too seriously, and they get sensitive. They get triggered easily. You know what? I don't know. I'm gonna be on your side. Tough shit. Tough shit. But the cards are saying to relax a little bit. Your intensity might stress this person out. The Temperance card tells me though, you guys are in it to win it. You guys will figure it out. Sometimes you got to take breaks from one another. This person might get on your nerves. You know, they might stress you out, right? And you just feel like you're always, you know, gotta have your guards up too, and you're always trying to fix things. It can always feel like you're trying to fix things, you know? You're always trying to reconcile with this person. You know, come on, can we reconcile? Do you have to, you know, this is Scorpio going, do I always have to be the one to be like, I'm sorry, can you just get over it? Can you quit being so strict? So it can be insensitive too. Your person could be very, you know, I don't know. They do want stability with you. So let's see what else I get. I got the Knight of Wands. You just want things to roll and have some fun. What I'm seeing here is your fire, your intensity just gets this person a little bit. It shakes this person up a little bit. It triggers this person. You know what? It's like sometimes maybe that's what this person needs, right? Maybe, you know, you're not doing anything wrong, Scorpios. The cards are not saying anything like that. Why are you connected? You got the Four of Cups too. All right. So I can see what this is telling me is that it looks as though you might take things a little too far sometimes. It looks like you might get bored or you might feel stuck sometimes. And sometimes you may push this person a little bit. I used to call it poking the bear. Like I knew when I was pissing somebody off. I know when I just want to get that last jab in, when I'm Rocky, you know, you just want to throw that, You know, that's what it seems like. You might be thinking it's funny, and you might be dealing with somebody who's just a little bit, you know, they overreact. All right. I am seeing the Knight of Wands, very passionate energy between the two of you, but it could go too far and it could cause a lot of drama between you and this person. And you may be doing it because you're not getting enough attention, or you may be feeling like this person is not, you know, is at times, you know, you just feel bored, right? And you're pushing something too far. Let's see. This person, you know, Seven of Pentacles, all right? It's like, I'm going to reach out. And if this person doesn't reach out when you want them to, you start causing drama. And all you're wanting, though, is the Three of Cups, but you're getting an attitude back. You're going about it the wrong way with this person. Trying to get their attention in the wrong way. I miss you. All right. So there's something about you this person can't get enough of, the chemistry. But you go too far sometimes and your intensity pisses them off. All right. Because you want what you want and you want to get what you want, and that's it. Right. And I will find my way back to you. All right. Even if you think this is the end, it's not the end. Let's see. You have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You have Aquarius. So you have some real fixed energy you're up against, which can be challenging. It definitely can be a power struggle between you and another person. And if somebody else is with another person, that's you know, and you feel jealous, that's a whole different story. Let's see Aries through Pisces. Oh, I love it. For all you cross watchers, currently triggered, paid live readings after this live. That's how I get you. Oh, I need clarity now. All right, Aries through Pisces. I just pissed somebody off. And I'm Scorpio too, right? So look at the Tower card. I'm seeing like this tower, this you know, maybe you're speaking your truth, you know, who knows what it is. It's just people get triggered, you know. And you have Aries, Three of Swords. So it looks like you hurt an Aries feelings, or Aries is not feeling good about the separation. But I do see a separation happening between you and an Aries. Taurus, Three of Cups. Taurus wants to reconcile, or Taurus wants to get together. All right, make you happy. Taurus going to try and make you happy. Gemini, we have the High Priestess. So Gemini keeping silent, but keeping tabs on you. Cancer, Two of Swords. You got Cancer torn. My heart wants this, but you pissed me off. No, I'm just kidding. My heart definitely wants this, but I'm torn. If I'm in two different relationships, you know what I want. Leo, we have the Page of Pentacles. So you got a Leo wanting to reach out to you and connect with you. Virgo, Nine of Wands. All right, so Virgo's stressing out a little bit. You're wearing them out, but they don't want to give up on this. Libra, Page of Swords. Libra wants to talk things out, wants to talk to you. Scorpio, Six of Wands. All right, look at this. You had the Five of Wands. You're going to get what you want. You get what you want. You want what you want. You know what I mean? And you may make your person mad, but in your reading, it looks like, you know, they want to make you happy, but at the same time, you trigger them at the same time, right? So whatever you're doing, though, I can't tell you not to do it, because it looks like you're going to have a big win. All right, so keep doing what you're doing. All right, you and another Scorpio, they want your attention. Sagittarius, Ace of Cups. All right, so we have an offer of love coming your way. Capricorn, Queen of Wands, they have you on their mind, all right? Definitely see the potential. I thought I was going to sneeze. Aquarius, the Hierophant, wanting to level up in a commitment. And Pisces, Eight of Swords. Pisces got a headache. Pisces is like, we just can't stop, right? We argue too much. Aries hates you. We're Scorpio. There's, you think, hey, can I tell you something? If somebody has enough energy to hate you, it means they have feelings for you. Right? You piss them off. Right? You get under their skin. It's not funny. My cross watches are all pissed. All right, Sagittarius, 211. Let's go. Let's take things serious now. The Sag is like, yes, take it serious. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Let's see. Did you guys like the thumbnail I did today? The style? I need some approvals here. And I need somebody to go check out my website, please, so you guys can see if you see the work I did. Can somebody check it out for me? Show me some approval. All right, Sag. Ooh. All right. Well, you got the Empress. That was a good one. All right, let's see. All right, thanks, Lisa. All right, the Hangman. All right, so we did see the Empress flew out, but let's see how it plays out. So this is why you are connected. We'll pull that at the end. The energy around this connection is the Nine of Pentacles, all right? So that's sweet. Your energy, the Seven of Pentacles, though, right? So you're feeling it, you're seeing it. What's your obstacle, though? Right? The Eight of Swords. I said Five of Swords. The Eight of Swords. Right? Your person, the Queen of Wands, and their obstacle, the King of Cups. All right. What do they want with this connection? The Moon card. What does Spirit want you to know? All right. So it looks like your person, Sag, could be dealing with some conflict if they're in another relationship, right? I don't want to keep going there. It shows up in these readings. But we have the Ten of Swords and the Five of Wands. And it looks like, you know, conflict over wanting to end something. Or there's a lot of tension or fighting over in a relationship that your person here has withheld their feelings. It looks like they're shutting down a little bit. All right. All right. Awesome. All right. So let's see. The Moon card, what they want with you with this connection right now, it does seem like it's up in the air. All right. And that's why I see the Seven of Pentacles for you and the Eight of Swords. You're starting to worry. You're starting to wonder. It's like the Nine of Pentacles. Your person is just kind of, you know, acting, you know, single by themselves, want to do their thing, you know, but to me, it feels like I'm trying to figure out my goals. I'm trying to figure out what I really want. All right. Or I'm trying to break free from a relationship, right? So I can so I can figure out what I want. So if this is with you, you guys are going through a breakup right now. It might be temporarily. The Moon card is saying things are not set in stone. But I can see that somebody here is conflicted with their feelings. And it looks like they might even be being insensitive to you at the time, right now. The Ten of Swords and the Five of Wands. There's been a lot of conflict going on. And this person is just feeling, you know, emotionally withdrawn. You know, I'm focusing on my career. I'm focusing on work. All right. All right. And you might be thinking, do I invest in this still? Do I, you're worried. You're worried if this is over or if this isn't going to go somewhere. All right. So the moon card, though, is telling me things are kind of up in the air right now with this person. The 10 of Swords and 5 of Wands. Either this is too fresh of a breakup between you and this person, or this person is just going through a breakup with somebody else right now, and it's too soon to know where this is going. So this doesn't really, I know you're saying it sounds shitty, but to me it doesn't. To me it just sounds like, you got a Queen of Wands here, and you've got their obstacle is a person, a King of Cups, right? But it also could be expressed in their feelings. The 10 of Swords and the 5 of Wands is what spirits, what's going on right now is I'm dealing with some pain, some heartache, and some confusion and some, some drama in my life. And the 9 of Pentacles is like, I'm just trying to do my thing. I'm just trying to stay grounded and keep myself together. I don't know where things are going to go right now. I have emotion here. I have feelings for you. But it's still up in the air. Things are changing. So either this person is moving on from a situation, or you guys are freshly broken up, or, whatever it is. It's like it's too soon to figure things out. But the 7 of Pentacles is saying that, this isn't a rejection. It's a redirection. You might be thinking some things go in one direction, but it's not over. It's just this energy that you're in with this person is a pretty shitty energy for them. The 10 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. There's just a lot of conflict going on, and this person is trying to break themselves free from it and keep themselves grounded. They see a potential future with you with the Queen of Wands here. Why are you guys connected? The Ace of Cups, because there's love there. There's a chance for this to turn into a relationship. But I don't know if you've met somebody too soon. The 8 of Wands, things you guys hit it off fast. Things, really spicy. Things were moving quickly. And, like, where do things go now? And it's just this calm, this quietness between the two of you, or things just kind of went too fast and now they're slowing down and it's making you nervous. Nothing is set in stone right now. Things are changing. There's feelings here. There's things happening. But because there's no final answer, nobody knows what's happening right now. It's really uncomfortable for you. But what I can see is the potential here, the Ace of Cups. You guys met to start a relationship. And if you're going through a breakup right now, the 5 of Wands is telling me it's very challenging a period for you right now. And it might be too soon with this 7 of Pentacles for you guys to, pick up the pieces. The 9 of Pentacles, you guys might be needing a little bit of time off so you guys can, you've forgotten who you are. You got lost in the relationship and now you're trying to figure out who you are, right? Or your person's trying to do that before they get into a relationship with you. All right. So we do have an Aries, Leo, Sag. We have a Cancer, Pisces energy. Let's see. I'm glad you guys liked it. Yeah. It's not done. I just started. It took a lot of work to get to where I was at. I need time. That's it. I need time. I just need a little bit more time. Finances could be a problem with this person. All right. Not the other one didn't make sense. But I need time. So let's see Aries through Pisces. And this is going to require you not to get in your head, not to overthink or take it personal or to think the worst case scenario. They're not rejecting you, is what I'm seeing in the cards today. All right, Aries through Pisces. Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So looking good. All right. Aries. Things are up in the air with an Aries, but you guys are taking the next step. You're taking another step forward. It's just about being flexible with one another. All right. Taurus. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. I haven't seen that all day. So obviously there could be some lies or deception there, or needing to figure out what's going on here. They're either not speaking the whole truth, or they're trying to keep things from you. Gemini, Eight of Wands, right? So the energy shifting with Gemini. You have some communication coming in, and things looking good with Cancer, right? It's like, I'm not losing faith in you. I'm not losing faith in us. Leo, I haven't let go of this connection either. We've come too far, right? We're building something here. Virgo, please, seeds have been planted, right? I want a relationship. I'm attracted to you. Libra, Wheel of Fortune. All right, so, it's things are changing between the two of you. It's going with the flow of life here. Some days might be better than others, but you guys met for a reason. Scorpio's very attracted to you. Looks like they're coming in to flirt with you. Sagittarius, going with the flow. Look at this Temperance card. All right, I know going with the flow is such a, lame thing to say. All right. It's when you're in the flow, though, you know when to take action, you know when to get triggered, you know when your triggers are just your own fears, but this tells me you're on the right path, right? And things will unfold naturally. Capricorn, Nine of Pentacles. Capricorn just needing to do their thing right now, ground themselves in, but they're invested in you. Aquarius, King of Cups. They have deep feelings for you. They may open up. Pisces, the Fool, right? Pisces is like, I don't know where things are going, but I want to see. Let's see where they go. Yes, I did all that. Everything on my website. Oh, so much work. And it was a lot of work. But I had to do so much with it. And I needed to move my website over. So that's why I redid everything. I'm glad you guys like it, though. Thank you for letting me know. All right. And it's easy to make it's AI to make the graphics, but if you have Canva Pro and you have a graphics, you go in there, you have to have your ideas, you can tweak things, but these things, you got to pay for these things, but they're worth it if you use them enough. All right, Capricorn, 224. I will probably be going on at 4, not 4:30. All right, for the next one. If I get done in enough time, I'm going to change the time for the super chats to 4. All right, let's see. Capricorn. Ace of Wands, Capricorn. So why did you guys connect? Let's see. Look at the Two of Pentacles is the energy around this. Let's see, you, the Strength card, and the challenge, right? So you're keeping it together, but you got a lot on your mind. You're in a lot of pain. But you're keeping it together. Your person, Page of Wands, and the Sun card. You know, you're two different people. That's great, Frankie. That was, you know, you got a gift. You really are good. You've got a page here and you've got a sun. And so it's like a childish energy, but it's very fun-loving. And, you know, maybe there are children, maybe your person does have children, or maybe you do, or it's a very playful energy, very playful. And so I really like your person, right? You're like, oh, great, good. I love this energy. It's just that you can't, when you get a page, it is what it is. You gotta teach, you gotta grow, you gotta show, you gotta treat them like a baby, right? Not really. All right. We know if you're full grown and an adult, you know, but people only know what they know. And if they're showing up as in a page, it's like they're in that energy and they don't think they're doing anything wrong. You know, they're just kind of chill, you know, hey, let's have a good time. Let's have fun. And you've got this Strength card, like, God, you could lift up a car with all this stress on your head. Get out of my way. Like, you are taming a beast inside. This person might really stress you out. And the Two of Pentacles, I mean, this is going to require you to, like, if there's any, you know, you got to just take it day at a time, you know. It's like you're trying to tame a lion, you're trying to tame a, you know, a person here, and you've got a person here that's got a pretty fun, go lucky type of attitude, but there's so much fun and romance and sexual energy coming from this person, and but they drain you mentally. But you know what? If there's anybody that has what it takes to tame this one, it's you. You've got it. But you also, you know, may need to tame your inner thoughts, you know, your stress, your worry levels. Your person is like, come on, you know, like, I don't want to stress that much. I don't want to worry about that shit. I want to take, your person is not going to take shit seriously. They don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to take things seriously. This world is full of too much shit right now. I don't want my life any harder than it has to be. And so it's going to be adapting. I mean, the two of you have got to learn or adapt to one another. And I think you've got the strength to pull this through. Like, let's see what your person wants. The Queen of Cups. All right, your person just trying to make you feel happy. They're falling for you. They want to nurture you, care for you. I mean, it's a very romantic love and energy. You might be dealing with somebody who's sensitive, very sensitive, Capricorn. Your person is sensitive. Yeah, guys, I see this like Pisces energy too. I'm just like, you know, more so like, you know, I just want to play and dream, you know, and you might be strong. You come on strong. You come on really strong. And you might not realize that, you know, somebody might, that might make a, if you got a child energy and you're this strong person, you might not realize that, you know, it intimidates somebody or makes somebody feel less than, you know, like, what am I doing wrong? You know, and they don't even know they're doing something wrong, but you're like, you know, it's just, you're coming on strong. That's all. All right, what Spirit wants you to know, something's got to get put to rest. These worries, nine of swords. All right, and I see the 3 of Pentacles. Things are working out. It looks like you and this person have the potential. You can make it work. You can make this work. You can make this work. You're dealing with somebody who's a little bit more lackadaisical, somebody who, you know, is very sensitive, somebody who, you know, you may have had a rough life. This person may not have had a rough life. And so this person, you know, they have manicured hands where you can punch a hole in a wall, you know? I mean, it's just, it's a different, but there is why are you guys connected? The Knight of Pentacles, you know, to learn from one another, to teach. It's going to be hard work. This is going to be work. It's going to be work between the two of you, but there's a treasure at the end of the road. There's definitely a treasure at the end of the road, whether it turns out to be a great friendship or a great partnership or a great love relationship. There's something about the two of you that the 2 and the 3 of Pentacles, you could make it work. You got what it takes. All right. And I got the Ace of Wands, which is also telling me there's so much potential in this relationship. And the High Priestess right underneath there. You have Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy, Leo energy. You even have Aries energy, Virgo energy, Leo energy. Well, this person got you pulling your hair out though. I just don't think this person worries about things as much as you do. To the extent. I'm planning on reaching out to you. And I also get this, I'm not ready. You make me want to be a better person. And this also gives me this Page energy. Like, I just, you know, I'm just getting started here. This is new energy. All right. And you're showing this person, you're showing your person the way, right? And you maybe even showing them how you need to be respected, how you need to be treated, right? But you don't need to do anything I say. But this energy here is just finding a gentler approach to your person. Finding a gentler approach. All right, let's see Aries through Pisces. Yes, cherry, yes. That's exactly what I was picking up on. And some of us have had a harder life. You want people who didn't have a hard life in your life. We're always like, you know, people say, oh, I would do it all over again. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't do it all over again. Hell no. I don't care. I am strong, but I don't want to do it again. That's a lie. You know, and then you got people who've had pretty healthy lives that can teach you a lot. And you want those kind of people in your life, but it's definitely going to be differences. There's sacrifices and there's experience differences. But Yeah, no, thank you. That's a bullshitting lie. I'm like, I would do it all over again. No, I would not. I'm hoping I'd come back with a whole new family. I just want different, completely different. Taking care of all my bullshit in this lifetime. Aries, we have 9 of Wands, all right? So you and Aries wearing each other out, but, you know, there's something about this. You still got another chance here. Taurus, 2 of Pentacles. You got to kind of go with the flow with a Taurus. This is the 2 of Pentacles. It's showing, hey, you know, we can make this work, but we got to work together. Gemini, 4 Swords, right? Overreaction. They may overreact. Give them a break. Give them a little space. All right. But also this could be the 2 of you, you know, maybe just need a little bit of space. Need a little bit of space and to recover. Yeah, we don't want regrets. We don't need regrets. We just don't want to do over, you know. We don't need to shame, blame, regret, anything like that. Just, I don't want to do it over. Cancer, 3 of Wands. Things moving forward with you and a Cancer, right? It looks like reaching out, connecting, going somewhere. There's, you know, movement. Leo, Ace of Pentacles. Leo is serious about you or serious about an offer. Virgo, Queen of Wands, right? Has a lot of love for you or heart. I don't know why I say that. I just do. I just feel like it's a good energy. All right. They think positive of you. Libra, 7 of Swords. They need to come clean about something. It looks like they're holding something back. Scorpio, Page of Wands. We're seeing they want to flirt with you. You got a Scorpio coming in as a little Page of Wands. All right. And Sagittarius, the Magician. All right. They want to work on things. They're very attracted to you. Capricorn, the Tower card. Capricorn. Ah. All right, so something happening to break out of something and get the truth about something. So there's, you know, this, it feels unstable for you right now. It feels like something's like all over the place and you don't know what to do. Maybe something happened. Maybe break up an argument or something turned away and you didn't see it coming. Well, the Tower is here to break you out of anything that's not working for you. So you and another Capricorn could be going through a break right now. All right, or could be going through a makeup, right? You never know. Aquarius, 2 of Swords, right? Right there, they know they need to make a decision. All right, they may be holding back right now. They'll follow their heart. Pisces, 9 of Swords, right? So Pisces here got a lot of regret. May ask for forgiveness. You could get a confession. All right, Aquarius. All right. You're welcome. Thank you. I hope I'm making sense today. How's the flow? Do you guys like the flow of the readings? All right, Aquarius. All right, thank you. Have fun at work. Thank you. All right, Aquarius. Queen of Cups. Let's see. All right, so the 7 of Swords showing up here. You have you, the Fool. Obstacle is the Knight of Swords. Your person, 10 of Swords. And the King of Swords. So your person not being honest with you. Or you guys are not being honest with each other. What do they want with you? Queen of Pentacles. The Hierophant. No. Five of Pentacles. All right. So it does look like they want something more stable with you, want something more serious with you, but it does look like your person here is having a hard time speaking their truth, right? Or it could even, your person here, afraid to get too attached too quickly. Now they're struggling here. You know, the Ten of Swords, if you've been broken up, something happened, something was said, this person may have said something to you that wasn't true. And now they're regretting it, right? They weren't being honest. They're having a hard time. It's just not the way they wanted it to work out. It's not the way they wanted it to happen. They may have let their pride get in the way. You know, and you may be holding yourself back from speaking your truth. You may be holding yourself back from saying what you really want to say. So there is a mutual energy here of not being honest with one another. Like you want to get something off your chest, and you know, you've got somebody here that doesn't want to admit that they may have made the wrong mistake. They may have made a mistake, not the wrong. They may have made a mistake. They're invested in this connection and still want to bring stability to it and level up in a relationship. And they're struggling with their decision. The Chariot. Like I get this feeling like, you know, for you, you're working really hard. It's like hard for you to move on from this person and be, you know, but at the same time, you're struggling, you're trying to. I have Taurus energy, Aries energy, Gemini, Cancer, Aquarius. Somebody wants to turn something around with you. Things may have gotten heated between the two of you, or they get heated and they get out of hand, and somebody may have ended something, or somebody said something to you that they wanted something. They're lying. This person wants to be with you, and now, you know, they're struggling with, they didn't want things to turn out the way it did. You know, I wasn't expecting it. I wasn't expecting to feel this way. And you may be lying saying you're moving on, but you know damn well you're not. But I am seeing, though, your obstacle is you're argumentative. You pretty much say what you want to say. You go, you do what you want to do. You're not afraid to say you're moving on too, but neither of you want to move on from each other. You're not being honest with each other. And when you guys fight or argue or say something, you guys might act like you don't give a shit. It looks like both of you are cold. And your person here is your energy in their field. It's like, I don't want to lose you, but you may act like you don't care. You might act like you don't care. And this person's acting like they don't care. And it's bullshit because both of you guys feel abandoned. Both of you guys are hurting, not being together. All right. And the Death card here, it's like you guys, somebody may have ended, or you guys both may be threatening to end something, and or connect. You guys You've ended a relationship and you both are still struggling really hard with it. You guys have deep feelings for one another. You have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the 7 of Cups. This is somebody that still is like, you know, it's like, fuck, it's like, I gotta move. I can't stop thinking of Aquarius, but yet, you know, there's, well, what do I do now? So let's see if any actions towards you. I got the Lovers card. So it's very strong love relationship between the two of you, but there is definitely a lot of triggering. There could have been maybe some deception here. There could have been some deception, there could have been a love affair and then it was short-lived and it was stopped, whatever. And both of you guys trying to act like you don't care, but it does look like somebody's more serious about you than they're letting on. You have Gemini energy as well. See if I can get anything else. Secrets and deception, so I am seeing whatever that means to you guys. This is the overall, so it can be both of you guys just not being honest with each other. You're not being your authentic selves. So it's like, you could be playing a part just keep the peace. That's not being honest either, right? So just remember that, like, the honesty can be like when we're playing Mr. Nice Guy just to kind of keep the peace. That's you're deceiving yourself, right? That's not really what you want. Or, you might be arguing with somebody and saying something, but is it really how you truly feel? Deep down, what do you really want to say? So things like that. But it seems like it's kind of sucks because it seems like both of you guys didn't want something to turn out the way it did, and you're not being honest. So it looks like destiny is taking you down different paths, and both of you guys are reminiscing with each other. So there could have been a split, and now you both are wanting to reconcile. And who's gonna be the first to reach out? I've got the Lovers card. Hopefully love leads the way. Hopefully love leads the way, and you guys find your way together here with that Lovers card. Let's see Aries through Pisces. All right, Aries through Pisces. Let's see their feelings, or whatever comes through, and I'll see if I can see actions towards you. The Chariot again. So it looks like a return, definitely a return. Aries, you have 3 of Wands. All right. So it looks like on the horizon, looks like an Aries could be reaching out, right? You guys could be going somewhere, moving, or they're moving closer to you. Taurus, it looks like forgiveness coming in, a second chance, judgment. Gemini, 5 of Wands. They're still conflicted, all right? There's still a lot of, grief here between the two of you, or tension. Cancer, Page of Swords. Looks like a Cancer is going to reach out to you. Leo, 8 of Swords. It looks like a Leo still dealing with doubt. Virgo, King of Cups. Looks like Virgo really feeling you, and it looks like their heart's going to pull them towards you. Libra, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Libra, 9 of Swords. Libra's got some guilt, maybe wanting to confess or wanting forgiveness. Scorpio, 7 of Swords. Scorpio not being honest with you. So it looks like it's a Scorpio that wins this one, right? They really want to open up, but they're having a hard time being honest. Sag, 7 of Cups. Same thing. Sag got you on their mind. All right, fantasizing about connecting with you. Capricorn, King of Swords. So Capricorn being distant emotionally, but it looks like they might communicate with you. Aquarius, Three of Swords. They're not happy with the separation, but it looks like they're still holding back. Pisces, the Star card. Looks like you and Pisces could have a reunion and heal this relationship. All right, let's see. We made it to Pisces. All right, Pisces, let's do this. All right, so I will be on the next live a little bit earlier. All right, so I will be changing it. All right, Pisces. All right, Pisces. I can't believe how fast 3 hours goes. Isn't that wild? I've been on 3 hours and it's like nothing. It just flies by. Pisces. Let's see. All right, you got the Seven of Pentacles. So somebody think about reaching out. Let's see what's going on. The energy around you. The Judgment card. All right. Somebody really here kind of reminiscing, reviewing over what's happened or what's going on. And, it's like, I just want to, I just don't want to be judged. I don't want to judge you. I just want to, forgiveness. Let's see if we can move forward from something. All right. And we have your energy, the Queen of Swords, and your challenge, the Moon card. All right. You just feel like your person's deceiving you. All right. You don't trust them. Your person, the Nine of Swords, right? Looks like you have a reason why. And the Eight of Swords. Right? Your person's like, I fucked up. Right? Maybe I'm starting to see, what's happening here. There's a lot of grief on their side. It's like I have a lot of influence around me. I was listening to other people. I was listening to my own negative thoughts. And I know I need to make it right with you. I know I need to confess. I know I need to, get something off my chest here. Right? I'm really stressed. Your person has got some stress here, right? And you over here, the Queen of Cups, you're just wanting to know the truth. You're just wanting clarity. Just be real with me. You just feel like you can't always tell what's going on with your person. And I can see that, right? They seem to be, I was going to say like a head case, like they got a lot of shit going on, or they really feel bad for something that, they did, What do they want with this connection? I it the Queen of Wands. It's that they really want to defend themselves. They really want to step up and make it work. They know it's going to be challenging, but it looks like they want to fix it. And I got the Fool card. So let's see what this is all about. The Four of Cups. All right. This person may be ignoring you or has refused your offer, right? Feeling stuck, or maybe you've refused, or, something's happened, but it looks like your person's dealing with depression and anxiety. All right. I can't not see that. All right. And they might not be seeing the love that you're trying to give them. All right. But it looks like it could be temporary. All right. They may have refused your offer. They may have pushed you away, and now they're starting to realize, maybe I fucked up. Maybe I shouldn't have been so harsh on Pisces. You really saw things. You felt something with this person. You saw it going somewhere, but you just really feel like they're deceiving you. You don't even know if you can trust them anymore. But I have the Ace of Pentacles, and it feels like this person, they're coming to some realization about the way they acted or treated or what they did. And it looks like they want to make some sort of serious offer here with the Judgment and the Ace of Pentacles. It's like, you know, but you're like, I don't know if I can trust them. It feels like you just don't, you know, the Magician. You want to make it work, but this person, and I'm going to tell you right now, it looks like your person's got some, you know, mental health issues over a situation, or, you know, their past is really getting to them. The Judgment card, they've made some decisions in the past, or some things have happened. And so this might be something that's going to take work. It looks like this person wants to work things with you. I got a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, and they want to push through. Now, if there's been any deception, you know, they are hoping, they know it's going to be work, but it looks like I want to put the work in. I want to push through and see where things go. I'm also getting here too. I don't know how it's going to look or how it's going to happen, but, you know, I do want a fresh start here. But you are dealing with somebody here that this might not be something that heals overnight. This definitely might not, you know, this could be something that this person's been an ongoing battle. And so if this person pulls away from you, or like say you have plans and then they disconnect, or they don't reach out to you, and you're like, what the hell's going on here? I mean, you're showing up as the Queen of Swords. You know, you have strong intuition. It's just you're dealing with somebody who's dealing with, again, some phobias, some anxieties, some shit, maybe even, you know, drugs, alcohol, whatever. But it's going to confuse you. It's going to confuse you. Now, your person may be having some huge wake-up call with this Judgment, you know, realizing I might be losing the best person or the best relationship I've had. So it looks like they're going to step up and fight for this. The Ace of Pentacles being authentic. But that does not mean that this energy here won't show up again. You know, they have to make a decision to do something about it. Because it's affecting your view of them. And you know, Pisces, you can't take it personal. You take their energy on, but you can't take it personal. It's confusing you constantly. And it may be vice versa. So you guys can flip it, switch it. I've got, I am so sorry. All right, so we are seeing in soulmate energy. So it's like this person realizes you deserve better than me. This person realizes that, you know, what they're doing, what they're saying, what they're doing. And, you know, it's all about you protecting your own health and boundaries, right? You know, people have the issues. We all have issues to deal with. And there's nothing wrong with being in a relationship with somebody like this, but they've got to be working on, you know, trying to figure out their problems. And you just have to remember that you can't take on other people's problems and take them on as your own, right? And so it looks as though there could be some working things out with this person. You have Aries energy, Leo, Sag showing up, Virgo, Gemini, Libra, Pisces, you're here in this reading, and you have Scorpio. But it's not really about the signs, it's about the messages. So let's see Aries through Pisces. All right, let's see. The Chariot. Where there's a will, there's a way. Aries, 4 swords. Aries healing, so it could be taking some space, but it's it'll be worth it. Taurus, the High Priestess, so holding back, there's silence, but they still have their eyes on you. Gemini coming in fast and furious. Looks like exciting news coming your way. Cancer, 2 of Pentacles, making some plans with you. Looks like taking the next step forward. Leo, 8 of Swords. You got a Leo here that, you know, has to take that next step. They may be feeling stuck, right? Not sure what to do, but we've got some negative energy around a Leo. We have Virgo, 10 of Cups. Virgo wants to be together with you, feels comfortable with you, feels, you know, this is a relationship, Virgo. Libra, Temperance card, one day at a time with Libra. You guys will restore balance or come together. Scorpio wants to level up in a commitment, the Hierophant. Sagittarius, the Hanged Man. You're still kind of, you know, you got to decide. You're in limbo here. Nothing's changing. Capricorn, 7 of Wands. Looks like they want to fight for this. Aquarius. Right? Yeah. Aquarius, Knight of Cups. Aquarius is following their heart. Aquarius has love for you. In love with you. And Pisces, Page of Pentacles. All right. So it's getting to know each other, taking that next step and building the foundation. All right. You got a Pisces here, communicating and taking that next step. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I will be on in 15 minutes. I am going to change the time here. I'm starting at 4 with the super chat. So I'm not on all night. So those of you that have signed up, just know that I will be on earlier. I love you guys. I gotta leave quickly so I can take a quick break, and I'll be on in a little bit. Thank you for being here with me today, and thank you to all the mods. And I hope you guys enjoyed the read-ins. Every day is different. All the energy is always different. So I will be back on tomorrow, of course, and I'll see you guys soon. You're welcome. Thank you.